Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So this is where I'm at so far. I am, this is my hashtag 31 days of creep, and this is part two. I will link part one around here somewhere or down below. And all I've done is I took some polymer clay, whatever pieces I had sitting around here that were open and I hadn't used yet, and I made it into these like legs around the wire and these feet. Now, obviously, I'm not keeping it that color. I'm going to black it out with my favorite chalky finish. I got to get more of this stuff because I'm going through it and I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, you can also, you use anything that you want, but I want to crackle this, but I don't necessarily want this to come through. So what I'm going to do is paint it black first. Paint it black. Oh no, I should do the Rolling Stones version. I have some pink legs and I want it painted black. Okay. Alright, that was all you're getting today. So this is great stuff because you can see it just goes on perfectly. I am slightly obsessed with it. A couple of you wrote me and wanted for me to do a giveaway with some of the chalky paint. Now, I am probably going to do a big giveaway. I haven't done like a really, really big giveaway like I used to do in a while. So I'm thinking of doing a bigger giveaway. We'll see how big it's going to be when I get to my 15,000, which I am traveling to quite fast. I am so lucky. I don't know. I don't know when that will be, but it's going to be pretty soon. Maybe another month or so. Maybe a little longer. Who knows? But you guys can do me a favor and share my videos all around. Help me out. And, yeah, so I like doing bigger videos. But I also have, I'm going to be doing probably a couple videos, a couple giveaways before that happens, honestly. I started the mixed media for beginners. And that next video will be coming out. And I'm going to be doing a painting of a mixed media canvas. Mixed media painting, rather. And then all the products that I use in it, I'm going to be putting in for a giveaway. So you'll get the, oh, and look, I got the sticker off. So I'm going to have to do that too. Crackle that up. So, yeah, so I'm going to be doing the giveaway for that. There we go. Coming up. So that'll be soon. Plus the next video will be up. And that's really, it's for anybody. But, for beginners who don't have anything and want to start and feel lost. A lot of you guys feel lost with mixed media. I think because it goes against what we're taught, what normal is. Normal is, and that's something I'll talk about in my other video, but anyway, I'm doing this now. I think doing beginner videos is great. I get requests to do them all the time, and same with clay and all that stuff. So why not? And I figure this, if I use the products, if I do a video and use the products in it, whether it be clay or whatever, and I do a giveaway and you don't mind having something that I touched and used, once or whatever for a video, then you enter. If not, then you wait until I do another giveaway where I give away brand new stuff. Some stuff might be new in it. We'll see when I get around to it. But all right, and I'm throwing this on this black clay because I have it left. And it'll just do like a faux gesso almost for when if I want to crackle this back, which I probably do. So now this is, all right, let me see where I'm at here. Okay. I'm going to leave that dry for a second. I'm going to put my thing in there. But this is a starter. And what I mean by starter is, you guys, let me tell you something. I was sitting here yesterday, and you guys know in the last video of this, I asked you guys, like, what should I do next? What should I do? And you guys gave me the best ideas and advice. So what I decided to do was I took the clay, and I'm making the legs in this, and I'm going to put it on a piece of wood. But this is a sample. This is how I work things out in my head. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do this on video, because what I'm doing is finding out what works and what doesn't, and what I want to change, because a lot of you asked me if you could buy this when I'm done. And this one, no, because this is all samples. I mean, it's put together and it's going to be, it's going to be fine, but I'm going to put together, a little bit better. But so I don't know if you guys do that, whether you're doing paintings or jewelry or whatever, if you get an idea in your head and you do a sample kind of thing. That's why I got a lot of stuff sitting around my house that I do samples of. So yeah, so that is that. But I can't find my piece of, oh my God, these kittens have my dog trapped and they're driving me nuts. They're adorable. Oh, I just want my piece of wood. Doing laundry in my house smells so good. It smells so good. It smells so good. All right, I have a piece of wood around here somewhere. I shall find it when it's time. Oh, there it is, right there, right in front of me. But would I see it? No. All right, so I'm going to dry this just real quick. This paint dries fast. And you can see it go to matte real quick. But I'm just going to, my wonderful heat gun that I love and I love. And then I'm going to talk about these legs, just in case these give you an idea to do on something else. Now, all I did was I took the clay and I marked it, as you can see. Once it was on there, I marked it. I didn't care. I just marked it. And then I baked it at the normal, baking with clay, which is about 265. It didn't affect anything. Let's see. I can still open this even though I baked it shut. It didn't melt anything. I didn't keep it in too long. I kept it in for about, I don't know, like 15 minutes and then took it out. But it's hard. And then I ran the heat gun over the clay a bit just to kind of finish that up while it was hot. I just, did that. But if you do that, do it in a well-ventilated area. Put your ceiling fan on, open your window, do it outside, whatever. Don't be breathing that in. And then I took a piece of the black clay and I just put it on the back to kind of seal in that head. Now, like I said, next time I will do this a little bit, but you can hear it's hard. I'll do this, I'll do this before I bake all of it. And yeah, so that's kind of where I is. All right, so first I'm going to take my favorite thing in the world right now, weathered wood crackle medium from Americana. I love this stuff. All right. I don't know if it goes on better when you sing it, but I'm going to sing. All right, so I have my brush, and you want a dry brush. You don't want it to be wet. And I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to just put it everywhere. I try to only brush over it one time, because the more you brush over it, it's not going to crackle exactly how you want it. But this is only my first layer of crackle. So I'm going to do the sides. And hit everything. You don't have to be spot on with this, because the crackle, although you could have really great crackle like on here, or you could have little crackle like, I don't know if you guys can see, like on there. So it all depends on what you want. I just want it to be crackled a little bit. So I'm not going to worry too much. And I'm not going to do the back right now. The back will be last. I wonder if it would bother if I do the back. Maybe I'll hold it and do the back. Maybe it won't be so big because it's not going to sit flat. Shut that. Okay. And then I'm going to let this dry. And while I have this on, I'm going to just throw some of this all over different places. I'll just put it down there for now. Put my brush in it and kind of to get a little more cracking or whatever. And I can do the back because it's going to be sitting on the front. And this stuff's thick. It is just so nice. I'm just a squirter. Oh no. I just love it. I love this stuff. And I will use my crackle glaze again once this is done. But I'll show you before I do it. And I'm going to do the back of the head here as well. So I'm going to finish up. Let's squirt it on the head. Oh, what I can hear you guys saying. Okay. That's what she said. All right. I mean, it's this easy. The worst part for me, the hardest part, is letting it dry. Because honestly, if you use your heat gun, it's not going to crackle like you really want it to. You know, and I understand, you know, I do it too. Sometimes I do it and it's like, I don't care. You know, for this to be the bottom coat of something that I'm going to put something on top of it, you know, that's fine. But you really want to just let it dry. And this takes a minute. I mean, this takes probably a half hour. Which I have so many other things to do that it's not going to bother me. Sometimes it bothers me and then I'm like, no. All right, so I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. So I'm going to lay this. Where am I going to lay this? You know what? I'll lay it over here. Close this and get it out of the way. Wipe this off. Because my luck, I'll put it down on there and it'll stick. And this is my craft mat, which, you know, use whatever you have. I was going to say wool paper. Wax paper or, you know. Just watch when you set it down that it doesn't stick. Because I've done that many times and had to pull it off. And I'm just going to set that there. And I'm going to let it dry. And then when I come back, it will be dry. And we'll move on to the next part. Okay, so I got all your not requests, but comments on what to do with him, and I wrote all of them down because some of them are, I mean, all of them really are just so awesome. But because this is like a sample thing that I'm making, like to see, you know, exactly what I want to do and how to use it, all that kind of thing, or what to put in it. I thought I would do the red heart. And all I did, and this is Miguel, he gave me the, I hope I say his name right, which I still cannot comment on your comments. Miguel, I can't. I try and I write it out. The first time I was all excited I could comment back to you, and I typed it all out, and I was, you know, being my goofy old self, and then I went to hit post it and it would not post. It spun and spun. So then I thought, okay, maybe I got to refresh. So I refreshed, did it again. It's still not letting me contact you and reply. I don't know why. I don't know why. So please don't think, you know, I mean, I try to get back to comments daily, but I just can't respond to yours. I don't know why. Okay. So I'm going to put the heart in here. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix up a few things that I saw. I think I'm going to do the cobwebs and stuff behind here. So for now, all I did was I took red clay, obviously, and I shaped it into a clay, into a heart. The clay into a heart, Kelly. Okay, yep, that's what I did. And now I want to make it icky because it's not going to be, well, you know what? I don't know if it's going to be bright red. I like that pop of red, so I might keep it like that. But I still, I'm going two ways with this. Okay, let me just tell you my thought, and then maybe I'll talk myself through it a little bit more to get it the way I want. I thought, because this is the way I think, oh, maybe I'll do a, just leave it bright red. right? Because like who isn't broken and dark and nasty, not nasty in the mean sense, but you know what I mean, who isn't like this at sometimes in their life, but we all have good hearts. But then I thought to myself, no, not everybody has a good heart. Because you know, you get it, like it's a good heart. I kind of want it broken down and scarred. So I thought before, I am going to scar this up a bit, and then I'm going to bake it. So before I add it in here, let me know down below, should I paint this, like antique this and beat it up with like black and silver and like, you know, make it a beat up heart, but we still have a heart? Or do you think it should stay red? Do you think, let me know. But I am going to scar it up because, well, that's just how I do things. So I have that, and then I gotta find my tool. All right, now you can use anything. I have this, and you can just, it's like beating it, you know? It's like, oh, let's make some marks. Look how simple. Oh, this is a lid. And I'm gonna do both sides. I don't know why, but I just feel like maybe I should do both sides. It's not gonna be removed. It's gonna be on there somehow, so, you know. All right, so I use the lid, and I do have some clay tools. Okay. I just want some holes, because who doesn't have holes in their heart? No, God forbid, no. Hope nobody does. Obviously, we're distressing it. Okay. All right, so that's what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to turn it this way. I'm just going to do some holes in the back. Okay. You know, just so it's, like I said, you're not going to see that back, but regardless. So that'll be baked. Let me show you. I didn't even move the camera in all the way. It's kind of glary right there, but you'll see it way better when the lighting is really, see, the sun hits the side of the house, this side of the house in the afternoon. So, all right, so you can kind of see it there when it changes. So it's going to be like that, and then I'll bake it, and then, like I said, I will either attach it in here. So when you open it, that's what you see, or I'll put it in here, but I'll put cobwebs and all kinds of stuff. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So for these, because I like some of this silver, I'm going to take my metallic luster from Deco Art. I love this stuff. And you can see, it's going to put just a little bit on my fingers. And I don't, you know, I just want it a little bit. But you can use rub and buff. You can use whatever you want. I love this stuff, so I'm just going to kind of rub it just to add some sheen all over. Like that. And then I'll take my paper towel and just give it a rub. Who doesn't like a little rub, right? And that'll just make sure it stays on there. And gets a kind of cool look to it. And if you do too much, which I've done before, I've done too much of this, or it was, you know, when I finished it, it was like, oh, I didn't want to put that much on there. You can just go back and touch up with a little more of your black. So I'll see, you know, when it's all done, what I want to do. Okay, so that will be for that. I can see, wait, maybe I need a little bit on these edges. I just don't want it to be so shiny either. I want it to just have a little bit of something. That'll be good for that. My gosh, I was reading your again your comments and the stuff. I'm like, oh, I should put arms in it. Oh, I should do this with that. Oh, I should do So I thought, all right, just finish this one. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to do. I want to put some of that on the back here of his head, just a little bit, and the little bit back here. So, and it's just to kind of, for the continuality, is that a word? Continuously? Continuality? For it to be kind of continued. And the way the light's hitting it makes it look a lot brighter than it is. When it's sitting up, it's not. That looks like almost a face in the back of his head. Pretty cool. All right, I'm just gonna rub this. Bring out some of that crackle. Can you see the... Oh, the crackle in here is delicious. You can almost see where it dries, like the weathered wood. Oh, it's so nice. So nice. I'm just rubbing. Okay. So I'm going to go and bake the heart. And then I will be back and we will... No, you know what I'm going to do? No. I'm not going to go bake the heart. I can finish this up tomorrow in a very quick video. For the most part, he's done. I have a piece of wood that I'm going to attach to the bottom with, I want to put in like broken nails, like, or rusty nails kind of thing. If you guys want to see me do that as well, let me know down below. I don't know if you guys are kind of tired of me working on this. But I love it. And that's what I like to do. So yeah, so like I said, I'm going to bake this. And then, yeah, let me know what you guys think, if I should leave this bright red in there or any other suggestion that you have, or if I should kind of antique it out a bit and make it kind of, you know, beat up. And let me know if you guys want to see me add it to the board and all that kind of stuff too, because like I said, it would be a third video, but you guys let me know because I'd love to know what you guys think and what you, you know, so excited. So be kind to each other. You never know about somebody else's fighting. Give me a thumbs up if you like watching these things from beginning till end. I love doing them, but I don't want to sit here and bore you. And I'm going to have a video coming up maybe today. I got a lot of people messaging me like to do like a regular mixed media page with just like a nice looking one, I guess, because I've been doing not so nice little folk art girls. I've been doing a little bit different, so probably going to be having that up. So let me know what you guys think. Love you guys so much. Love you guys. Be kind to each other. Bye, guys. Okay, so it's dry. It's dry. It's dry. So let's work on the legs. Okay, I want to make them... I don't want everything so dark, so I'm going to take some of my dolphin gray. I'm going to shake it up. And let's see, just want a small brush. I want it watered down, so I'm going to put some water here and just a little bit of this gray. Because I want the black there, but I want some of the cracks to show too. So I'm just, you can see I'm just mushing it in all those little spots. Okay. And I think I'm going to do a little bit on the back here. So I want to see what this did. So you can see I'm just watering it down. You don't want too much water because it's wood, but let's see, shall we? Take our paper towel or your rag or whatever you have. Oh yeah, that's going to be good. I'm just tapping this in here, and then I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to hold it though to get the front of the legs. As you can see. Okay. Oil's dripping. And really, you want it to be kind of just not right. You know what I mean? You just want it a little cracked and old. And I'm going to take some of my chalky finish paint in black, just a squirt. And then I'm going to take my brush and kind of go in over top of that a bit. And then I'll wipe it. And let's see what we get. Let's see. It's hard to see. I can still see some of that pink, so definitely gonna have to put more black there. Get a smaller brush. Yeah, that's better. And then I'm gonna go here. And I'm just randomly putting it. I'm gonna wet it a little bit just to make it go a little further for me so I don't have to get out any more. I'm just gonna pull it through because it'll still have all that different, yeah. I don't know how well you guys can see this. I'm just gonna mix this here. And let's dry it. I just love how matte this chalky finish does. Just gives you such a nice texture, and you're not getting your glossy paint, but I like it on certain things, very matte. It dries so fast. Okay, so now I want to do the back of his head, so I'm just going to wipe this up for a second. There we go. I think I'm going to use some, before I do anything else, I'm going to use some crackle glaze. And it's Deco Art Media Crackle Glaze. Crackle Glaze. I'm going to use that same brush. Going to dry it real good though. I don't want that too much. And I'm going to throw this on there now. And if you go one swipe, it's better because if you keep going back and forth, no matter if you're using a crackle or even if you're using your white school glue as a crackle, you really don't want to brush it like this, like I'm doing it, but you just want it very once, because those brush strokes are what's going to help crackle it so good. And then I'm going to put some on the legs. Not being too worried. Now I want to do the back of his head, so I'm going to do this crackle. Nothing too major. Okay. Now I'll have to do the front of the legs when this dries. If I turn it over, it'll stick. So we will see what it does when we come back.